Hey, oh, there you are. My fine flock of feathered friends. Welcome back. Tonight is the third installment of ta-da! Chicken Little Conspires. A name strongly disliked in certain quarters. So, the script is delivered to you courtesy of Mark II Fishy. I found fine print on screen there. His sidekick T1 and the sidekick T2. Of course, every sidekick needs a sidekick. Tonight's episode is entitled The Planet Has a Fever. Now, suppose that alludes to global warming, climate change. Remember, like 20 years ago it was global warming. Then they suddenly realized that the planet isn't actually warming. It's getting cooler. But to get cooler, it has to get warmer in certain places. That's the law of thermodynamics. It's basically how your fridge works, how your freezer works. There's a little engine that makes a lot of heat, uses electricity, burning hydrocarbons. In another place that you don't really know about, maybe you're lucky you've got a solar panel. But anyway, the trade-off is heat for cold. Cold is caused by heat. And the planet is doing exactly that. Your fridge is just a fractal of what Earth is. Currently it's raining outside. Been an extremely hot day. So thunder is in the air. So again, tonight's episode is entitled The Planet Has a Fever. Cool. Quick question. Why does it feel like the planet just forgot how to chill? No, seriously, I'm sweating in places I didn't know had places. Google Maps. It'll just be dark. It'll be black. You don't want to see that. But don't panic. Well, panic a little bit, but while you're panicking, you must hydrate. Which brings me back to yesterday's episode when I said stock up in the pantry under the stairs after you got rid of the troll. May or may not speak French. Just throwing that out there. Now, get water. Don't fall for the bottled water scam, and make sure you know how long water can be stored. The Bushmen store it in ostrich eggs. They're buried under the sand, and apparently 6 months or 8 months later they can come dig up ostrich egg and they've got potable water. I'm not quite sure I want to do that. Well, apparently the Earth is running at temperature. Scientists, they keep saying things like the hottest year on record. And then next year goes, hold my atmosphere. This case, atmosphere is spelled F-E-A-R. We're not breaking records anymore. We're speed running them. In certain places, the temperatures are insane. But for example, in the south of Spain, you'll have a temperature outside, well, in the shade of, say, 45 degrees summer. You walk out into the sun and you can't cross the road because your shoes are stuck in the tar. Now, for somebody living in Greenland, that is insane. They could never contemplate something like that. So it's all relative. The heat waves, they are getting stronger. They're getting longer, and they are in places where they haven't happened before. But are you paying attention to the sun? When last have you watched something to do with the sun? How much knowledge do you have of how the sun actually affects you, affects your environment, it affects your crops, it affects your pets, it affects your health, it affects your family's health, it affects your mental health. Everything revolves around the sun when it comes to electromagnetic fields, which basically encompasses every living organism on the planet. So, are the fires bigger? Yeah, they can be bigger. But when last have we actually seen a world-destroying fire? You know, there is so much civilization out there that the great forests, great savannas are cut off with roads, as Talking Heads mentioned in one of their songs. Cut up the earth and tied it down with fences. Are the ice caps on vacation? Well, yes, let's say the North Pole has become decidedly less icebound and ships are navigating across, causing new tensions in the Northern Hemisphere. This is why Greenland has got quite an important part to play. I think there's also the World Seed Bank in Greenland, if I'm not mistaken, but that could also be in Norway. Maybe there are two of them, maybe you'd like to look it up for yourself. Greenland has got secrets. The North Pole has got secrets. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of BlackRock, the company that controls everything. They have bought shares in every single company on the stock markets. So no matter if they win or lose, they can control the stock markets. They're using artificial intelligence called Palantir. So guys, pretty fucked, but let's just carry on with the charade. Call my friend's friend. So yeah, the ice caps. Are they on vacation? Well, yeah. Indefinitely. And the oceans, they're warming also. But never forget that oceans actually take about 100 years for the temperature to change. So they can say the oceans have gone up 1 degree, 2 degrees, half a degree. That cause happened 100+ years ago and was 100% caused by whatever the sun was doing at precisely that moment in time. So, yeah, remember, these scientists, these climate alarmists, these activists, they get paid. They get paid to write these papers, they get paid to make these statements. They're just fitting in within an agenda. So, yeah, they are conspiring. They're a bunch of little conspiracists.